Alright, let's see if we're live. But first, I think it's on this side. I can never remember which side this is on. I'm low on mats, so I'm trying to pick up some stuff for crafting for tomorrow. Rather than buying it, I like to use my stuffs. My new skills. Itchy nose. Just give me a minute. I'm not remembering how to get there. I'm on a little early. We're just going to be doing a couple of daily stuff from our cards together while I'm early. I figured why not, right? You guys are already here. I'm already here. We'll put off the housing stuff until later, and for now. Oh, where are you? You're a zombie. Hey. Alright. Watch me be wrong. I always flip it in my head. There's one way you have to get at it from the other side, and one time you have to get it from this side, and I can never remember which is which. But I have a bad feeling. Good morning, Salvis. Salvis, you won the other day. I need to send you monies, but I don't know which server and what your username is. How to spell it anyway. You won 50K. I want to send you monies. Hey, Tayanchi. Nice to see you. Thank you for the kind note the other day. You won 50K. But you had been, which is fine, you left a little early, so I wasn't able to ask you, so I want to send you monies. You just have to tell me which server and user. Silly? Silly? No problem. Gives me the info. This is me dancing. For you. Salvis Aaron, was that the name of the, EU, okay. I have you written down, I'll just put down that it's EU. Tried to send it on A, that would be why you didn't show up. I require your Everellia-ness. Okay, what's up? What's up, Miss Everellia? Ma'am. Whatever you need, just let me know. I'll do my best. Currently, I am stumped on two questions for EHT. In your home? Huh. I guess maybe you need to be able to set them? Because it goes based off of the person who's the owner. Okay, thank you. I was wondering. Yeah, I think she's gonna have to, one of two things. She may have to send you instructions, like exactly how to do it, or, I wonder if you can edit the Lua, the save variables, to change her name to yours. There might be a way to just do a find, do a search in the save variables and try to replace her name to yours. That might work. My husband's done that for me with when I changed my username with ZOS, it doesn't change all of your add-ons usernames. So you have to do it by hand, and so I've done it before. I know it works with some add-ons. It should work with EHT too. I don't see why it wouldn't. Because I had to replace my own user. Yay! Okay, I have to go to Gloomreach. where it is gloomy. Let's see if there's anyone there. There's, yeah, let me take a look. I think so, but let me double check. You go into live, save variables, EHT. I would do the straight up, if you go into save variables, it would be, so just the directory is add-ons, saved variables, then essentialhousingtools.lua. Not the community, not the saver. The just straight up essentialhousingtools.lua. First of all, save a copy of it before you edit it. Just as .back, B-A-K, then go ahead and edit it the hell out of it. It shouldn't hurt anything if you save a copy first. Juno? I'm glad I was here to help. Hopefully it works. Good morning! Fawn Rose helped me out by asking some people if I could look at her house. I was having a really hard day yesterday. I'm sorry I missed it. It was a combination of a couple of things. Probably the biggest being I was down. My sister, it's awful. My sister has a dog. She just got a puppy and she has another dog. Older. And so she got the puppy like less than a week ago, I want to say it showed up. And she's been introducing the two dogs, right? And they're getting along pretty fine. Then they started playing together and it was awesome. You know, they spent the day wrestling and the older dog got really tired out, of course, because he's like 15, 16 years old, and went to sleep and just like couldn't get up in the morning. He just couldn't stand up. He wasn't eating. He just wasn't doing good. So my sister took him to the vet and they said, oh, he overdid it. Here's some gabapentin, put him on it for pain. He should be fine. The next day they got up, he was worse. They took him back. They found cancer and he had to be put down yesterday. So my sister's a wreck. And trying to help her through that because she kind of blames herself for bringing in the new puppy, that she exacerbated whatever it was that she didn't know about. And it's so quick. It was like, you know, from the first day she saw anything to the day that they had to put him down was one day. So she's not doing so good. And I was depressed about it too. I have a thing about animals, you know? Plus, of course, I didn't have any houses because people are weenies. I need a clipping command so I don't have to go finding the way through. I went up the wrong way. So it's just been a bummer of a day. And I woke up down and, you know, looked at my list and I literally had one person's house open for touring. And I thought, oh, just fuck it. So now I have a bunch. So you guys really helped out. So thank you with that. Sorry to depress you so early in the morning. Tamriel Holmes, what you want? Oh, I have none. No energy. I haven't done anything. I've been thinking about things, which actually I'm proud of because it's like sometimes I don't have the energy to think about what I want to do for housing. And, you know, eventually, if it percolates long enough, I will, in fact, come up with an idea for it. So there's that. Food. I need food. Where's my food? Consumable noms. There we go. I thought I had food. I don't know why. It's been like this for months for me, though. And I don't know what it is. I'm trying to come up with just a, like, sort of force myself to do it. hoping that that will help. I think it would. Thinking is hard work when you're me. But yeah, so I'm thinking about giving myself a time limit and getting started on things like the way that some of you have been doing recently. I think it's a really good idea to get inspiration flowing again. So I might do that. And I might do it on stream. Right. And I don't like working on something that I don't love. Like that's the problem. It's like if I start decorating something, it'll just sit if I don't finish it. And that's part of the problem is I know I'll put a ton of work into it and then it'll just sit there, unfortunately. One of the things that is already doing that is my Kijiji village I wanted to do now is just sitting. I think I'll eventually get the stamina back up again to start on it, but I don't have it for the moment. Hey! No, freeze me. Cool. Where'd the mushroom go? There it is. I don't know. I've been procrastinating a lot in real life too. So while I've been not here, not working on housing, I've been actually doing real world job stuff. Trying to get ahead of that. I always end up at the end of the month like, oh, I have to do like a ton more hours and I didn't do it and now I feel bad. So now I want to like get it done ahead of time so that I don't have to like stress at the end of the month. So I've been working on that every day. But it's slow going. It's kind of dry, the stuff. I mean, as states go, it's moderately interesting because like some other states are super depressing. Like I've had to do Mississippi and there really is hardly anything as depressing as Mississippi's history. But maybe Louisiana, I don't know. That's one pretty much just as awful. But now I'm doing Wyoming. And Wyoming's really interesting because I got to do the Donner Pass, you know, the cannibalism story, and several other really interesting ones. So at least I get to read about interesting stuff. The Old West, I get to write about and read about Old West. That's cool. So it's something. It's just slow going. It always is. But that's why I have a job. Okay, that's hilarious. Somebody just said something in my Easy Chunka just said in spicy. That's why God created Juan Valdez and his trusty goat Paco. I'm like, oh, I love you for that joke. That's hilarious and wow. All right, Night Hollow. I don't remember where Night Hollow is. Is Night Hollow a place or is it a... I don't know. Let's go to the Reach and see. I have in Black Reach, thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you, C-Code. You're on my list for today, unless I already did it. Memory shot, but you are on my list. My list. You're on my list because my list, your list. Whatever. Words, singing, dad, terrible. All right, let's see let's look at this. Let's look at the Black Reach. Here. We shall destroy the dwarven construct. Because it's the first thing I saw. But yeah, I was doing some reading on Daedric Gods yesterday, and I was thinking about doing something like that in my dwarven home, but I don't know. The other thing I thought about doing is sort of like an apocrypha in a way of mysteries that, I mean, the whole point of Mr. Mora over there, Hermaeus Mora, is that he knows all of the secrets and he has it all in his little house, and you basically become addicted and never want to leave because it's fascinating information and it's like all the mysteries of the ages. So one of my thoughts was to actually write up some of these things, either are real life mysteries that have been solved that maybe you didn't know about, because that's a personal interest of mine, or like, I don't know, theories, headcanon about, for example, the Akaviri. Who were they? Where'd they come from? Etc. Because there's very limited information on that. Or where did the dwarves go, right? That's the biggest secret of them all. Things like that. I could just make shit up, right? Tell the story. It's my house. But a whole house of apocrypha, I don't know, man, could get a little repetitive. We'll see. Come on, dinosaur. Load your boat. Me and this other person here need to kill it. Lucius Cornelius. Seems like there's only one person here. And they may have just left. Oh, here comes another person. It's funny to see some of the streamers who don't even play ESO anymore playing ESO again to get these things. And I'm like, why do you care if you get these recipes? What are you going to do with them? Like, they don't sell them either. They usually eat them. And I'm like, why are you eating that? You don't even play all that often. Like, other people might use that. I don't know. It's just weird. I wish I could cook on this. Like, Hammy's playing again. I'm like, you don't even like this game anymore. Go play something else. Although I never would have found him if he hadn't have been playing it, so I give him that much. Come on, big bug. You're boring. Load. This is why I started early. Because I knew there would be a whole lot of waiting. So the drama continues in my thread about changing permissions. I think Rishikesa got a little annoyed with Gina asking for video when we've already given her video. But Gina came back with actually a good explanation. Hey, Jemima. Saying that they've already fixed a bunch. Why are you doing this to me, you little weirdo? Little weirdo. Why do you hang upside down? This person is just weird. I don't really know what they think they're doing to me, but they're weird. Good morning, Jemima. There we go. So she came back with saying, hey, we've already fixed a bunch of this stuff. So we need to see more recent video because we don't know what's causing it anymore. Because we fixed the things that we thought were broken. So that was a legit answer, but it probably would have been more positively responded to earlier if she had just said that from the beginning instead of saying, you know, posting a boilerplate response to reports. You know, that's what was annoying about it. I was like, if you could just have done this from the beginning, I think you might have saved yourself some angry people. Better communication would have been good. Our communication on that issue was not good. I think she could have done better. But she clarified, and now it makes sense. So now I don't complain. Now I'm happy. Alright, I'll try to catch it on video again. Good luck to me on that, but I haven't had any luck catching it again. I don't think it does what it used to do, where it catches it live on, you know, like if you left one of them open, that it changes to another. So it's going to have to be, I'm going to have to catch it in increments, which I'm not sure is going to work very easily. Like, go to the house, set it a permission, then go back later and see if the permission changed. But that's not very helpful to them, I don't think, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. Am I going the wrong way? Yes. I had a feeling. But if any of you want to join in, I guess what you would need to do is screenshot that you set it to something, and then when you go back, screenshot it again, showing that it changed. I'm not sure that's very helpful, because I think in the end, like, they could say, oh, it's user error. You forgot that you went there in between and changed it or something, you know? It's not as provable as watching it on stream, but, you know, take what you can get. I'm going to try doing that. I know, it's dull. Dull conversation for the morning, but what can I say? Going in. I'm going in! Alright, contest coming up. I do have more pictures of kitchens up on my Discord for you to get inspired by for crazy kitchens that's coming up. If you have any questions about other things, like if you're looking for, let's say, for whatever reason, I need to know how to make a coffee maker. Well, I have about 11 billion pictures of coffee makers. So if you want to do that, you can always just ask me, hey, have you ever seen a blah? And I'll give you help with that. I have 2 EHT problems I'm trying to get to the bottom of, one of which I know I can't, and one of which I can. Cascading triggers, I know nothing about. So I'm hoping that at some point people would be interested, someone would be interested in doing a video on cascading triggers, or explaining it to me in such a way that I could do a video on cascading triggers. The other problem is, who is it that has this problem? Oh my god, I was just talking to them this morning. Kimmy Mai. Kimmy Mai is having a problem. Cardi, if you're there, this is one I don't know that I can solve. I'm not sure what's going on. I thought it was a conflict, but I'll explain to you what I mean. Every time, she can't see her UI when she has EHT on. I've had her change the bound key to hide UI, also for EHT effects, and she says it still doesn't work. So she has to leave EHT off in order to see her UI, and I'm not sure what that's all about. I think I told her to uninstall and reinstall. I also have her giving me a list of all of her, she gave me a list of all of her add-ons. So if you want to help me with this, I would appreciate it. We can get to the bottom of that. Sorry. It's always something. It's always something, right? Not doing it on purpose. It's just there's always something to fix. It's just the way it goes. You know, this isn't something I get paid for, guys. I just do this out of love. So, I mean, I'm talking about the EHT fixins. So if it take a while, it's because I genuinely don't know the answer. So I think those are the only two problems that I'm aware of right now. I have no idea why EHT would interfere with the UI, but since Cardi actually is a UI engineer over at Sauce, I think he'd be the first one to be able to figure out why it would interfere with the UI. So hopefully he'll give me an answer on that. I have a bunch of houses I can look at, including Zerbits. And if you're supposed to be in here and you don't hear your name, tell me. Reed, Endless Winter, although I'm going to do that privately. Thanks to Fawn Rose, both Mudfly and Grey Wolf. Perfectly Humble. And Fiendish. Now over on EU, I have Seacode, Tapio, and Aaron Maximus. Something's attacking me. I went the total wrong way in here. Just pretend like you didn't see that. So those are the homes that we can look at today. We have plenty. Apologies for the little bit of doing content right now, but I'm sure we're all doing it these days. If I can just find the last one, I'll leave here. And then we'll look at a house. Ah, there we go. That's all I needed. No, it wasn't. Okay. Somebody was asking me how you use these. You hit E. You select them and hit E. And it drags you forward. And it works from a pretty good distance. Like, here. That's a pretty decent distance. And there we go. Let's get out of here. I have noticed that the guild bank is slow as hell, and I just saw Jayhart complaining that there's a guild bank bug. So hopefully that will get fixed soon. What do you want as furniture? Guild banks? Isn't there one? I thought that we can get one. Am I gone crack? There's like a green one that goes blur, 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 if I'm correct. I could have sworn there's one. Let's see, who do people mostly go to? Let me get a picture of the one I'm talking about. Lovely North. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was thinking of the achievement item. Here we go. Mark Hearth. Dwarven Liminal Diffusion. Here you go. I'll show you a picture. Whoops, that's kind of tiny, isn't it? Here you go. That's a Dwarven Liminal Diffusion. That's in Mark Hearth as an achievement item. So, you can have your wish, sir. Where's the red guy? Or ma'am? Sorry, itchy nose. off to kill the Harrow Storm, and then we're done. Morning! I don't see any red Harrow Storms anywhere, but I'm sure one's gonna turn up sooner or later. Oh. That's some weird fog there. What's up with that fog? It looks like arse. So J-Heart did confirm that there's a known bug about the guild bank. I don't know if you noticed it, but when depositing money, it definitely takes its sweet bippy time. Also, Flip is today. Daylight savings times happened, so I think it's at 2 now. No. Yes? Spring forward. Yes, 2. Or... forget it, I can't keep track. I guess it's 3 p.m. now. 2 p.m. my time, 3 p.m. Eastern. It's true. I haven't gotten any of those stained glasses either. That's the sad bit. Although I'm the only one here, I'm not gonna kill it by myself. I've tried that before. It did not end well. It ended with me splat. Dead. D-E-D, dead. Let me pull out Fizzez. I has none. Yeah, I have one of those, so I was a little luckier with that. Come on. Bored now. Is there anyone else here? I mean, if I could see one, I'd go to it. But I don't see any. Oh, there's one. Off in the distance. Hopefully it's not too late. I think so. I'm not certain, but I think so. But I see one. Hopefully it's not going to go poof by the time I get over there, but... I have not gotten the moo yet either, but I'll be honest with you, I haven't really been trying very hard. I sort of, it doesn't appeal to me. Like, I don't know what I would do with it. I'm gonna die. Wow, I didn't die. You know, I don't really have a place that I would put it. You know, it's just gonna sit in storage with all the rest of the stuff that sits in storage, frankly. And that's a shame. Are people not doing Harrow Storms anymore? Was there a time where the Harrow Storms weren't being done?
You will not starve our ritual.
There's the... there it is. Pike. Pike! Pike! about turkeys? What am I missing? Let's breakfall. I haven't been paying attention to the names. Sorry, I tried to hit shards and I didn't do it in time.
This makes no
Oh, so you don't splat?
There will be other harrow
I
strikers.
know.
They'll never stop them all.
I could see the benefits of that. Ah, he got it! Look at that! Look at that! Nice! Lost Valley, huh? I'll try to remember that, Evil. My memory's shut. Took me long enough. Let's turn this in and see what we get. It's like gambling, but without money.
All's quiet in Sotha. Horseman, now the bells.
Honestly, my problem is not paying enough attention. I am a terrible person for not paying attention, honestly. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, take my stuff. Give me my things.
You're back in. The stone hands appreciate your help, Elsa. I see them. No reports of
I wish this stuff was thing. Did they say that they're ever going to make it that these recipes drop in any other way? Because it's annoying to have to do dailies every day for months, you know, just to get this stuff.
I see you survived. The witches say our answers.
Alright, what did we get? Garbage. 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 This is not looking good. Garbage. Wow. That was just crap right there. All of that time for nothing. Crapola.
Medard.
I just don't like this. Yeah. It is disheartening, isn't it? I mean, you know, I guess it's not unfortunately, but I've kind of included it in my routine now, so I don't really think about it. I just do it. I don't know if that's good or bad. All right, let me entertain you. Let's go to Zerbits. Raven. Oh, was Zerbit on? You know what? We can always wait to see if people are on. Reed, Endless Winter, Mudfly, Grey Wolf, Perfectly Humble, Fiendish. Any of you on? Otherwise, we will start with Kitten 620. Outside in. Kitten 620? What does the 620 mean? I'm not sure. So Kitten is sweet enough to say that I can look at her home at any time. She would like me to tell her in advance. I did mail her and let her know that I was going to be touring it, but it may not have been in time. So hopefully she'll get this indexed so that she can see what I'm talking about. We've got... That is neat. I'm not sure what... I mean, I guess it could just be gadgets. Let me turn on my treasure hunter personality, because I paid for it. Might as well use it, right? And it's beautifully floral. It's got all sorts of different textures in the floral, too. You know, like... Let me show you. Puffy flowers, like thorny flowers, leaves, ferns, ivy. It's all got different textures. I like that. It is like bringing the outside in now that I think about it. Hey, that's a different kind of coffee maker than I've ever seen. So do I. And this is a great way of dealing with a fireplace if you don't have, or if you don't want to use the fire logs. Is just fill it up with flowers, and especially like enchanted flowers, so it gives you a light source as well. Look at this beautifulness. It is like bringing the outside in. I wonder if this person is a collector. Oh, she added a roof. This doesn't usually have a roof. It looks like this person's a collector of stuff. But you can add a roof and increase your space significantly in this house, Cliffshade. Cliffshade's also good because it's a pretty close jump to Markarth, which is, no, excuse me, Marbrook, which is right here. Here's the house, here's the city. And when no one else is there and you need to get there to buy something, it's nice to have this house to hop to. And you've got another upstairs fireplace filled with stuffs. And they also covered up the entrance. There isn't usually a roof here either. So Kitten added one here. But she actually kind of made a couch pit of sorts. Lots of pillows and stuff like that. And then here we are with the spot that I was talking about. With 2 steps up to a double bath. It's almost like a sauna or a... What's the word? Spa. Spa. That's the word I was looking for. I have to blow out this candle. It's going to make me start sneezing. It's very soapy. Very soapy. Yeah, oh, it's a good one for that. But it is kind of costly. I think it's 1 point something. So you've got incense and spa stuff. Really quite lovely. I like it. I like all of the, I'm trying to do this in my great room. That's what my husband calls it. It's basically a den. It's so pretentious to call it a great room. Shoot. Let me look it up. Why not, right? What the heck am I doing with my free time? No, you're right. 255,000. I'm thinking of the wrong one. Good call. Nicely done. Gives you a lot to look at too, because they have a whole bunch of like decor hidden in the plants almost. Kind of neat. All right. Perfectly Humble. Moonshadow Glimpses. We have an okay on that one. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Champagne. Sorry, I'm boring today. I'll get it together sooner or later. Drummer Automaton. Oh, Xbox. Okay, so we have some new crates coming up. These are the new crates. I don't think this is the... Let me find the mine, the data mine, but here's their advertisement for it for the time being. There we go. And in that advertisement, they have a horse, a really neat looking horse actually. Varla-born skin, a white sheep pet, and some other interesting things. But I want to look at the data mine, so I'll pull that open in a minute. Let me just take a look at Perfectly Humble's Moonshadow Glimpses. Now, I did ask this person, good morning, Ollie. Let me change my filter too, unless you guys want to change the filter. Doesn't it look like I have purple eyes? Purple eyes. Actually, I'll wait till you guys do it, if you do it. Okay. I just signed, didn't I? I guess not. I don't think it, does it move? I don't think it moves. I think it's just a, it's like a solid stand-still-y kind of thing. Let me see if I can find it. Which crates are these? These are the Alid? What are they called? Alid crown crates. Okay, here's the official discussion thread. While we're looking at this house. So, this is Hall of Lunar Champion, and this is the Halls of Colossus. So, check that out. We've got, first of all, the ceiling is awesome. Shaterion, thank you for the follow. I'm having trouble saying your name, though. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the detail. There's the moon. So that's stunning. And here's the sun. That is really neat. That's the, I can't remember the name of it, but it's that thing, I think, from the Argonian light. I can never remember the name of it. But let's go on the sun side. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, I see what you did here. Oh, this is nice. Look at the colors. They're very sun-like. So we've got Sylvanari Sapstone. You're right. It's bigger than the Argonian eye thinger. But look at how pretty this is. And what a creative idea to do that hanging from... Where? Where's the comet? Where's there a comet? Makes your mouth turn green. Maybe? Did I miss it? Oh, I haven't even looked at it yet. I'm sorry. I was just, I linked it and then I went, I got confused because I was looking at the house first and then I was going to get to it. But look at how lovely this is. I love the colors. They're all daylight kind of colors. Reds and pinks and oranges and all sorts of stuff like that. I just wanted to give them my full attention and then I'll get to that. And right in the middle we have Azura. Ah, dawn and dusk. Makes perfect sense. Azura. She is the perfect goddess for this. And can you sit here and have a picnic? Look at the little monkey with the light and the spilled apples. And we can sit here with our monkey. Hello, monkey. It's lovely. It's very pretty. You know, in a way, they kind of went with the direction that I tried to go to and didn't do a very wonderful choice. I did dark moons, bright moons, and I tried to make that kind of thing work, and it really kind of didn't. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that with the little leggies. Those are the Khajiit stools. they look really amazing with the wedding lamps. What a kind of genius idea. They look like really fancy lamps. Like table lamps or something. Neat. I like that a lot. And then we have flowers. That's beautiful. I don't think you can get to it. That looks like a floating island. Floating islands can be stunning little additions, especially if you have stuff hanging off the side like this. Oh, and here we go. We've got the moon side and we've got the sun side. This is where it melds. Dawn and dusk right here is where both sides tend to meld. And it should match where Azura is, pretty much. These look like balloons the way they did it. It's really cool. All right. Now this side, let's see if we can come down that way so we're following the way it's intended. This is the dusk side. Oh wow, look at the color. This is stunning. All the blues, the purples, the dark greens. Very, very clever. More of these balloons. They even made the food have little blue touches. That's attention to detail, I tell you. And this person's wine and cheese and grapes. I like the fact that there's decoration high and there's decoration low and there's decoration all between. There's no like ignored space on the walls. It's just, it's all being used. And it's even being filled with the other lights too. The little moonlight thinger is actually filling it as well. And then over here, we have more of those lamps. This is beautiful, perfect. Now I remember why I asked you if I could tour this, because you're so talented. And here's another floating island. Isn't that beautiful? 700 out of 700, and you can see why. Gorgeous. Amazing job, it's true. Let me show you what I did with mine so you can see the similarity of the idea, but that it's totally different in the fact that yours is good and mine isn't. It used to be, I think, better, but I've taken some things away from it because I was annoyed with it. All right, now let me look at that thingy while we're waiting. Okay. What did I link? Comet. Ethereal. Where is the link to the mine, data mine? Okay. Alien crate data mine. ESO. Which? So yeah, I took this apart because I'm a moron. Actually, I needed the dragon for something. There was a dragon coming out of there. So that's only the real difference right there is the dragon. But it's supposed to be, this is dark moons. And when did dark moons arrive? The dark moons arrive when the dragon arrives. So this was just supposed to be a little dark, scary type of area. And then over here was supposed to be bright moons. And it was supposed to be, thank you. This was supposed to be the bright moon. This is salvation of sorts. I did at one point fix the sand, but at this point I'm not bothering with it because it doesn't look that good. But if I had real sand here, it might look better, but I don't want to invest the time into it. Yeah, I think I did. see that. Hold on. Let me load it up. Good morning. Hello, Gianna. Grey Wolf. We're going to look at your house today. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Let's head over to, well, now that they're here, let's go to Grey Wolf's. But I need a quick bathroom break. So let's just start heading over earthtear rather. Now, I haven't seen this yet, so it'll be just a surprise to me as it is to all of you. Except for Grey Wolf. They already know. I'll be right back. If you want to come in, you can come in, little miss. All right, here we are. All right, $6.95 at a 700, so we have a full house. And Fawn Rose was awesome enough to ask Grey Wolf if we could tour this home because just recently I'm in a little bit of a delay when it comes to the time between I ask people, can I tour their home, and when I get a yes or no. And the thing is that, like, I don't ask everybody because I'm shy. I have to work it up. So first of all, I noticed Daedric God statuary, and I see Moligbal, Vermina, Nocturnal, Hircine, Clavicus, and Azura. And this is kind of where I was going to go with this myself. Not with this house, but with a different house. A very Daedric God statuary kind of garden. I do like that. And I am shy. I know I'm doing a stream, but believe it or not, I'm actually shy. And Azura is sort of my favorite too. And I like the idea of seeing her in front of the waterfall because it makes her the center point. Hello, Stormraven. Guten Morgen. We're looking at Grey Wolf's home, who was kind enough to let me tour it. And I'm appreciative because things have been a little dry lately. I didn't get a chance to look at it yet. What's the flavor? Okay, and then up here, we've got an enclosed little section, which I can get into, thankfully. Unfortunately, sometimes people forget to turn that off. Cheeses of Tamriel. Cheesy. Again? They did that last year. I gotta look at it. Sorry, you'll have to wait a moment. I gotta see the blood and gore. Ugh! Oh, that's nasty. You're right. It's gross. That is disgusting. Sure, let me get through the ones I promised I'd looked at today. That is really gross. Guys, I'll show you it. It's nasty. This is the cake for this year. What were they thinking? There's even blood pouring off of the platter. I don't like what they're doing. Like, don't we have enough dead things? Why do you have to add to it? All right, see, what I like that you did here is this. These ropes come with the room, come with the house rather. And Grey Wolf added these planters at the bottom, and look at the detail work they did by trying to connect those. That's not easy to connect those exact. And then yeah, it's nasty. It looks like a bong. Doesn't it look like a bong? Anyway, and then they put plants in it too. And it's a really good way of dealing with those ropes that hang down with nothing attached to them. It looks like a bong. Not that I would know what a bong looks like. Kind of wish I did. I might have less pain problems. Oh, look at that. So you've got a knife where you want to go next in the map. Yeah, I know. A very magically looking room. What is that? Oh, that's part of the bed. It looked like some sort of sweet roll on the way that it was put over there. It is. It's awesome. It's not easy to do the three-dimensional lining up of an item in space, because if you put it in this direction, you're probably like really too far forward or too far back, and you don't know until you go over here, and then you have to adjust it that way, and it's just a pain in the butt to get it right. The blade of... Whoa! How the Kwama Lost His Shoes is one of the cutest books there is. And then we have a bartender, mechanical bartender over here. Always available to suit your needs. Never has to sleep, so you can get drunk all day long. Where's Serene? She'd usually be hooked up to that. Paintings and statuary. Big fan. Alright, going on through. We have more to look at. They have created a whole new section over here out of platforms and extra architectural bits. I've seen guilds put all of their crafting stuff here. Yeah. All the way up to the roof, where they would have a flat extra area here and then continue building up all the way up to the roof back and forth so that they could have every table. It's doable, but I think this is a little cleaner, just having a normal crafting area. Oh, that's a good tip. So he's not usable. Got it. But every so often, maybe you do want to punch your, whatchamacallit. Every so often you want to punch your bartender. Why not? We also have some machinery going on, probably powering it. Maybe water powered? I don't want to miss that detail. And then this is another added section. And we've got the main and other Khajiit icons over here. Khajiits are weird. They have like sort of the same pantheon, but sort of not. So like they have different opinions on the pantheon, like, you know, Jodin and Jode versus, you know, Massur and Secunda, and who do they represent, and blah 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 blah. There's all sorts of different stuff. And we have Isgramar, and we have an orcs. And then we have a horn, and we go woo, and then we go in this part. Hello, Hugh. That's your arena. That makes sense. Because I saw that you had a dummy or two. People are butts. Also, very nice lighting job on Isgramar. He shows up from over here. Probably a moon shard. He really stands out. Yeah. And then, wait, I didn't get to Maroon's Dagon then. Or did I? And then we have another dead bartender. This guy's not as receptive, or not bartender, but food. I mean, you know, he's not as quick, really. let's be honest, as the other bartender, but look, it's me! Good point. Gotcha now. And then we have an actual nice cake, as opposed to the one we're getting this year, which is not a nice cake. And we've got Azura and lots of noms. And this guy is your eating partner.
This place is so, I don't know.
Where do you keep your trolls? I was specifically told there would be trolls. Where are your trolls? I'm gonna waste your skooma. I don't see any trolls either. Okay, the Debella carpets are crown only. I know that sucks because they're beautiful. This is actually a really good idea, putting the these curved trees into Vivek's pool. Somebody likes Azura. Little spot to sit over there. A well. Oh well. Look at how pretty that looks from the distance. With the big ol' mushrooms. Faith over here. That's what those statues are. And they got a camel. Here's Fazaz in case you need to go to the merchant. And here's the banker in case you need to just pat Azabi on the head because she's cute. And also, notice how everything is sectioned off, both with like cloth and also hedges and everything. Really, like someone said, excellent use of the space. I think it was Evil Bob who said it. Really setting out different parts, and then you can even have a dock. Usually buy it with tickets, Corundum. Usually. As long as you exist during that time period on the game, like if your character existed, you can get it. You don't have to earn it, I don't think. Except maybe make it? I think you have to make it initially. So, you do already have a boat, but if you ever finish the fishing quest, you can actually put another boat there and really show it off. And then you've got Calgranted, who is clearly the centerpiece. It is. It's very nice. Very peaceful, too. Which is probably because Calgranted isn't on. No, it was tickets. I ended up using my extra tickets on it. And then we have a little Sovngarde pupper. And, oh wow, that's neat. You made that. Huh. That's a neat cobble. So those are the street signs put into an indoor light post. And then dangling animal like corpses, and this Sovngarde guy is like totally gonna eat this deer. That's neat. That's really smart. Don't know that I've ever seen anyone do that. Ah! I fell down. Go boom. I like it. You managed to make earthtear seem cozy, which is neat. Yeah, I know, including the ones we missed. Yeah. Let me double check this. So that's Ysgramor, and I forget the name of the Harbinger guy. Is he just Harbinger? I forget. Oh, come on. Let me... Visage of the Scald. He's the Scald. Okay. It looks great. I missed him, though, the first time around. And then we have Debella's trees over there. Yeah. And I don't have those. I don't have the first two sizes of white cake. Because it wasn't here. Very nice. Thank you for letting me tour it. I will tour another one of your homes probably tomorrow. I have written down that you're letting me tour your Lynchel tomorrow, if that's okay with you. I love this. This is really good. Mean it. Alright. Okay, for Inamoonlight's Moonlight Manor. Inamoonlight Monet Manor. Now, here's the thing. I didn't ask Inamoonlight because we have been friends for a while and she knows, I know that she's okay with it. So, although I didn't ask her directly, she loves that I tour her houses. So I'm going to do this one. Because I looked at it yesterday and it was absolutely stunning. Monet, you can only imagine where it went. I think they let you buy... Oh yeah, maybe. But I don't think they'll ever do that with the cakes. I think you had to be here for the cakes, and they're not going to let anybody else have them. So this is Monet Manor. Now, Monet had a garden. Thank you so much. I appreciate the allowing me to tour. It was partially a water garden of lilies, but it was also just this gorgeous one. And just check out how beautiful this is right off the bat. What is so smart is they used this stained glass. Inamoonlight used the stained glass as kind of going down on the plants as watercolors almost. Very Monet. The different colors of plants. There's also from what I can tell, there might be a nimbus somewhere in here. There's also lamps, like little blue lamps, and purple flowers, green. I was going to do green clovers and say silly things like that. But then we have different colored corners. Red and cream, purple, little spots to sit. It does, in fact, remind me of Monet's garden, especially with the water garden right in the beginning. It's absolutely lovely. Look at that. It's the centerpiece of that blue tree. Normally I can speak better than this. I've lost my speech today. I don't know why. But Inamoonlight is a friend, and I was really excited to see how beautifully she did all of this. It was pretty impressive. We've got a little spot for eatings. That might be... That's the alinor shrine pedestal upside down. That's neat. It is. Also, these colors are crown only of these pillows. And then Serene is here with Numisma just getting her loaded. Oh, believe me, it's every day. Every day is a potato brain. Huh. I don't know. I don't know that I noticed these things. Did they add this stuff? It's hard for me to tell. I don't have the house memorized yet. But they have... I think this is the sarcophagus as a sink. Really neat. Oh, another one of these sunken down. They actually do make good tables. It's for Monet to sit and play games, which he did do. I know, everybody's upset. And she charges you too much. She's a jerk. Then we have a little cozy area with Fizez the Merchant. Oh, look at that. The way the blue light goes, it almost looks like 3D. Nicely lit. She's a ripoff. And now we plunge to our death. Whee! No, just kidding. I won't plunge to my death yet. Alright. We're up here. We can look down at the water garden. Wait, I never know which way to go. Which way do we go, George? This is the water garden. Lag. Not sure why it's being stupid, but... Meridia is part of... That's who I didn't see at your house, Meridia. Meridia's kind of like a... She's a... What's the word? Enigma to me. She's got some good and bad points. I read yesterday that she has a habit of collecting people as specimens. That she's very, very smart, but she's like intelligence without wisdom. She was born of the light and nothing of warmth. So she's kind of heartless, but at the same time wants to do good. Hates the undead, whatever. But, you know, it could explain why in the end of one of those quests you get a letter from somebody in the colored rooms, because she's taken him as a specimen, it seems. Because that's what she does to people. Look at how lovely that is. I didn't know that. Oola! How you doing? I'm glad you posted a picture of Amber. She's adorable. And here's the person's crafting area with all sorts of things from the crafting. Very smart. They did a nice job on this. This is the staircase. Well, that's something. It's been a while. I missed you, but you're allowed to take time off, you know. I understand. This is like a little pool. And then this guy hands you your towel when you get out. He's very helpful. He's also a demon, but we won't get into that. Eek. She does. She hates the undead of any type. But she's also not entirely good. So it's hard to say what the deal is with her. There's, you know, just like in everything with ESO, or Elder Scrolls rather, everything has shades of gray. There isn't anything that's pure. Pure good, pure evil. Well, I guess there's pure evil, Molag Bal, but there's no pure good. Certainly not with the Daedra. I don't know why there's a duck here, a chubloon here, but I love it. He's just running off. I want to follow him. Where are you going, you little chubloon? Oh, right by Debella into the water. How cute is that? I don't know why he was there, but it's perfection. It's also magical in here. You guys, you're getting so good at your decor. This and the last house. So much just beauty in the lighting. The lighting alone. That's the back Boethia. Or not Boethia. Morwa. That's the back of her. And here's the bedroom with the stained glass. Toilet. Sink. Get ready over here. Bathtub. Oh, not bedroom. Bath. Full bath. That's okay. You know what? I know what you're going through right now, and it's perfectly acceptable. I didn't stream yesterday. I wasn't doing so well. So, my sister lost her puppy. Her dog, rather, not the puppy, to cancer yesterday. So, she was... You were both on my mind. You were on my mind, and so was my sister. Oh yeah, she is. Who lives here? Is this like a guard tower, maybe? You're absolutely right. I think that Azura is as close as you can get to good for a Daedra. And she's taken Meridia to task too, though. Oh no. Look at that. Look at that amazing combination of vampire windows. I'm stealing that idea, by the way, if I ever get more than one mirror window. I like RK. He could be a pleb. He gave up his humanity and took on a huge job. Some guy that came here. Forgive me, you're gonna have to remind me which, user and server it is. Orgral! Okay, which house? Orgral? I may have missed something. I know you by that name. It's just, you're some guy that came here, always confuses me. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box. I know that. Alright, just tell me which house it is and I'll go. I know you're NA. Orgral. I just want to stay here. Here in that last house, too, I kind of want to stay forever and ever. Grey Wolf, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Really. I do appreciate it. Eventually, one day, I hope. Well, he is kind of dumb. Okay, is it your primary? Oh, your bastion. You know what? You did post that. Why am I a dummy? Let me double check. I've been here. Well, actually, I wasn't here yesterday. I have not been great. Who else did I forget? Orgral. Okay, I did see that. Orgral, bastion, and portal. All right, I did do Thunderland. Okay, so let's head over. I think I've seen all of this. It's hard for me to tell. I'm not good at this. This is inamoonlight. It's an open house. Everly. Open house. Okay, bastion. And we've got Orgral. I know. I'm stealing that idea too, totally. It's a brilliant idea. Seriously. Let me change filters real quick. You guys are being weird. Here. Okay, 700 out of 700. One effect. And I think I know what it is. And I'm turning in circles. Because, whoa! This is, wow. This is Bastion, guys. Nice to see you, Meldrin. Ooh. You like the sneaky sneakies in your houses. I really think this, Orgral. You've got tons of sneaky sneakies that have tons of little details in them, and I get lost in them, but I do my best. Look at those mushrooms down there. Part of what I do in... Hold on. What I would be doing if this was Skyrim is I would be dropping food or stuff that I didn't need all along so that I didn't... Oh boy. Eee! Get on the things! Get on the things! I can't hop! Ah! I can't do it! Ah! Hate you. Okay, now I can do it at least. Which way do I go, George? Which way do we go? I have to hop through all this? Oh no! Oh no! I can't do this, dude! I can't do it! It's worse than that. I can't do this with my arthritis. I literally can't do this. I can't. All right, other way. Yeah, you mean death swim? Yes. It will be faster to death swim, honestly. I can't do this. Well, that's good. I see the little statuary there, but I need to get somewhere that I won't die. How about here? All right, I see you. I saw that little statue there. That was cool. This is like the River Styx, maybe? Is this the River Styx? This is really cool. I forget the name of the River Styx guy. Me neither. And there's a broken glass over here and digging up all the treasures. More lore friendly. Okay. Charon. Yeah. And I was thinking that was the dogger. The doggo. Bank and merchant. So the banker is, of course, what's her name? Zabi. Okay. And then we get Ernskar. That's cool looking. Hello, nice to meet you. Or see you, rather. Words are hard. Daedric window panes. That's a clever idea. Charon, and I can't remember the dog's name. What's the dog's name? Look at that. That's actually really nice with the covered roof. Cerberus! Oh no, somebody's house fell in the lava. That's not good. Oh, that's so cute! I'm totally naming my next cat either Rex, Spot, or Fido. What's up in that second floor? Can I get up there? No, it doesn't look like I can get up there, but I'm just looking at it. I'm a little discombobulated now, so please don't be offended if I'm not catching everything. That's true. But I love the ideas of naming a cat Spot, Fido, or Rex, or any other official, like, doggy names as a cat. And if I had a cat, I'd be wanted to name dog. I'd name it Fluffy or something. Ooh, look at this library, sneaky in here. Very nice. I remember that. I liked Spot. Spot was a little marmalade kitty, wasn't he? I can't find the door. Oh, sorry. I'll follow you. So we got noms. I thought I was supposed to check it out and you were just waiting on me. We've got Chorus egg tied in there. Okay. Wow, this is a cool cobble. Okay. I'll follow you. I will follow you. Follow you wherever you may go. Well, I mean, Marmalade is a little bit more orangey than a ginger, I guess. Gingers are more ginger colored, yellower. Marmalade is more, oh, there's a room up here. Marmalade is more marmalade-y, so oranger. That's the way I think of it. Okay, so now we're in the sneaky library portion. Wait. Oh, I didn't even see that. Nice. You're really good at the sneakies, I tell you. Scary good. It's this line of sight thing that you've figured out how to do. Oh, hold on a sec. I gotta change my face. I know it seems unimportant, but somebody has requested face change. So I must do it. I'll be a squirrel for a little bit. Okay. Oh boy, another thing I have to kind of wiggle around. All right, I'm a squirrel. I'm a squirrel. Oh no! Do I take it? Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Oh, look at that. That is wild. That's so interesting. I don't know why, but it totally reminds me of the Eye of Sauron. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Should I go? Or wait? I'll wait for you to say. I can take the portal? Okay. Oof! I didn't mean to turn it off. I meant to take the portal. Okay. Confirm. Yes. But we're allowed to suspend our expectations of perfect making tables for Mythic Dawn, because we don't have a lot of Mythic Dawn stuff in the game. If we did, then we could do a table for maroons. Exactly. Exactly so. At least he used something evil. You know? It's not like he used a Meridia table. He used a maroon. He used a 6th house table. I can't get up there. Ah! Shit! Can't even look up. That's awesome! Oh god, I'm having flashbacks. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at it. It's awesome. It's great. I wasn't expecting it. It was the unexpectedness of it all. I mean, guys, if you don't know, I'll pull open a picture that's dead on. Just funny to me. Like, I just totally didn't, like, my brain isn't here. Let me show you Maroon's Dagon, in case you don't remember. See, you can see how absolutely he nailed it, or girl nailed it. This is Maroon's ginormous Dagon. With the extra arms and everything. That is funny. Oh, that's a good idea! Oh my gosh. What, you didn't make the entire Imperial City to go with him? I mean, come on. Good job. Seriously, unexpected. Unexpected, but awesome. Look at that club. That mace, rather. That mace is awesome. It's amazing. The whole thing is great. Thank you. If I knew how to jump better, I would have had... Gosh. Made possible by Cardi's portal and done with love. Okay, I think I'm done. Am I done? Did I get it all now? Am I gonna get killed by maroons? Dude, I'm like thinking I have to go up here and I'm like, do. Ah! Oh, the evil devil crab guy. Oh, it was. It's fun. Look, death is whatever. It's more like me being embarrassed than anything else, you know? It's not about anything else. Don't worry about it. Okay, the other person I promised I'd see was Mudfly70. This was also a wonderful suggestion by Fawn Rose, and they want me to see their daggerfall. That is great. You know, I get embarrassed and ashamed that I can't do it. I can't walk straight, I can't jump, you know, and so the longer it takes, the more embarrassed I get, but it doesn't mean that. Actually, it looks just like the statue you got. Yeah, the statue's like dead on. Let me show you something. Doesn't it look just like the statue? Okay, they can watch later. I'll put up the indexes, probably today or tomorrow. It's like dead on. $120 for a piece of plastic. Although it is worth it, kind of. It's neat. Yeah, I can see that. It's very similar. It's awesome, though. 700 out of 700. And we've got a lot of different things. This is eclectic right off the bat. We've got Murkmire, or Witch's Brother, rather, and Alinor, and then Orcish, and then Khajiit, and I forget what you are. Breton? Imperial. And then Daedric. There's just a lot of cool stuff in here. No effects. And here is, oh, that's cool. We have Vivek holding his spear. You know what? You never know, you might. It's one of those things that don't always come out. It would explain your tiredness. And here we have Atlas holding up the world. On fire, too. That ain't cool. Man, make it harder on the guy. And here's a dead guy. But it's cool because at night, you would be able to see the light reflecting. This was the one that that Orgral had showing through the lava. And Orgral, thank you for reminding me to go. I am sometimes a dummy and forget things. And I thought I wrote down everybody, but I didn't. So thank you for catching that. Now, you all know me. I love building up. So this is cool. And also I got shocked. He's like, I'm light. Nom, 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 nom. This is fun. It also seems vaguely familiar, like may have seen it before, but it doesn't matter because I've got the memory of like goldfish. And that means 3 seconds after I've seen it, my brain is gone. So I never mind reseeing things if I have to. Doot doot. Gotta toot the horn. Something about being up high, I like the views better. You get like really neat views. And then this is the over section. Ah, I'm gonna get run over. I escaped. Dead cat. Did you put anything in the dead cat? Well, I would be depressed too. Depression and staying up at funny hours go hand in hand. I would be depressed too, given what you're going through, honestly. And I was. This is daggerfall. Over the side of it, you can build down to the water over to the side of daggerfall overlook. Most people just build in the house, but this whole portion is buildable, which is why it's cool to see somebody taking advantage of it. Most people just ignore this whole section and just deal with the house. Sometimes you'll see people do a little dock that pops up, like right over here, but you don't usually see people really making use of it fully. So, for example, here's the trap door. Isn't it amazing? I do think I've seen this, but that doesn't bother me. So this is the trapdoor in the basement. That's how you get to that. Most people ignore this trapdoor. In fact, for years I didn't know it was there. Kind of embarrassing. It says in the flavor text when you log in, to the house, it says even has its own dungeon. But that doesn't suggest to me that they have a sneaky to the outside, right? Now that's clever. I thought for sure that this was a nuke vase that they had going on. Instead, they used the pineapple flower and then put coda flowers in it, so it looks like the coda flowers and the green go together. That's neat. Well, I've seen a lot of people do different things with it. The most unique I've seen is, I think, in addition just using it as a place for a ginormous Christmas tree or an enormous Christmas town, I've seen people use it as a docking space for a ship. Well, she should. She's entitled. I mean, for an entire... My boy died in July. My beloved kitty. And I'm still fucked up. I still think about him every single day. I was very depressed about it for a long time. So this is the main floor. And I'm amazed they have enough like item slots to put anything in here, but they do. They even have curtaining up. And a pupper. Well, she should, because you're not paying full attention to her. And she is the most important. Oh, okay, so they've also closed off this section, which is a hole, and normally just is this blank space. And they've turned it into this. This, too, is empty space. This is a hole, and they added space, and they've created like a little bit of storage area and a bedroom. And finally, this is the master bedroom. Just a moment. I want to tell Mudfly. Okay, go away. First of all. Secondly. No. Okay. Mudfly 70. Okay. I originally looked at this on August 14th, 2020, which explains why I don't remember it at all. Thank you, Raven. Much appreciated. So I will cite that when I link it. That way you get to see a second view, because I'm pretty sure you've changed it since then, but you can see what I said about it originally compared to what I've said about it now, because I really do like it. Good job. Good job! Alright, is Fiendish on? Zerbet or Reed? If any of you are on, I will go to one of them. Otherwise, we'll go over to EU because I got people I need to do things for over there. See? I am reflecting us right now. Ula, you and I, we are pretty rain clouds. I see. Maybe I saw it the first time. When I first came through. It's possible. Or they can send it to me. I don't know. I'm good on that. Alright. Then let's go over to EU. And then we'll come back here. Well, it's allowed. It's how I feel. It's how you feel. We're allowed to be little rain clouds every so often. We were snowing all day yesterday. We may get more snow today, but it's supposed to start melting soon. Isn't it though? I like my little like earring things. The drops are like earrings, aren't they cute? Potato! Boil them, stab them, put in a stew. Definitely the stabbing portion. Looks like they fixed Xbox. Xbox was down this morning. Or at least having login trouble. Do you guys agree that the furnishing folios are a bad idea? Some people are arguing that they are a bad idea. Actually, be right back. I have to go again. Lots and lots of coffee. This is what happens. Oh my god. So I told some of you this, that I'm going to start working on recipes. Yeah. Can you sell the extras? Are they bound? So my first recipe was just plain carrot ginger soup. In the game we have carrot soup, but I figured I'd make it a little more interesting by adding ginger, which is something we have in the game. So that's not too bad. All right. Let me check if we've seen C codes. Alinor, did I go see it or did I forget? Then, doesn't look like it. We have not. 10 months ago. All right, Castleton Manor. One of the next one I'm going to do tomorrow is akaviri fried rice, pork fried rice. Now, akaviri are kind of hard to put your finger on what their actual culture is like, but the closest I could find to it, I think, after visiting the akaviri descendants in elsewhere, it seems to me is they're pretty close to Japanese. So what I did is I looked up and found... no, it's not working for anybody. It's broken. What I'm doing then is Japanese fried rice. So I'm going to use Japanese fried rice as akaviri fried rice with some modifications for ESO-ness. Like, so here we are. Seacode is a potato and an awesome person and a great decorator. And we have the interior is just full of noms. I'm just gonna stay in this one room and eat everything. Or I would if I could. Yeah, that's not working. The bank is laggy. There's some other known issues right now. I don't know why everything breaks. Look at this seating area. A total cobble of pillows, and I think these are libraries? There's something. Beautiful. We have Ernskar in here. Guarding the cake and the sweet rolls. So the other things I'm going to make and post recipes for are apple mashed potatoes, which is a thing in game. Arenthia's at empty tankard frittata. None of these are from the recipe book. I'm actually creating most of these. Banana millet muffins, beef stew, and like I said, the carrot soup. I will take pictures of what the carrot soup looks like tonight. We did make it yesterday. This is all my own interpretation of ESO recipes. Some things I don't think I'll eat, no matter what. I just don't like certain kinds of foods, so some of them are going to be a fail on my part. Although I may replace foods I don't like with foods I do like. And then up here we have cozy little... You know what this strikes me as? This strikes me as a personal home. Thanks. I figure it's fun. Oh, look at that dress. That's cool. The banners, it's perfect. Lovely. And then, wow, check this out. Look at that bed. Oh my goodness. That is cool. Those are all mini, single beds. I think I just crashed. Yeah, I just crashed. Sad Christmas. Give me a moment. It was a party bed before I crashed. Now it won't even go. It's just circling and circling and circling. Oh, you broke my house. I mean, you broke my, you broke my ESO. That's a t-shirt I own. Let's try this again. Isn't that the most amazing t-shirt? My mom got me that. I have a pet, we have a mascot, Lloyd, who's a T-Rex. And so my mom knows I like T-Rexes. And so she got me that. She finds my fascination with Lloyd to be quite funny. Of course I do too, but let me see if I can find just real quick picture of Lloyd. I don't think so. No Lloyd. Oh, there's a Lloyd picture. Here's a quickie picture of Lloyd. So she got into it and got me. She got me a Lloyd t-shirt of sorts. believe I crashed like that. That was bad. Why I crash like that? So I've saved this picture of a hold on. While this is loading anyway. It's always when you close things that you suddenly need them again. So I've saved this picture of a purse for the longest time because it's got a face. Tell me this purse does not have a face. It's like I couldn't own this purse without constantly thinking that I had a face. I'd be like, nope, that's I would name it. It would be like George or Bernice or something because it has a face. This is the way that I think, folks. This is the way that Savvy thinks because she's a weirdo. All right. Back to where we were. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah. It's funny because people are like, oh my god, that purse is so awesome. Like, it has a face. How do you people not see the face? I'm such a dork. Oh, man. I was trying to find the other funny one. No, I can't find it. Oh, well. Okay, what the hell? Nothing got saved? That doesn't make sense. How did everything get... Did things get rolled back? Are my sign-ins not working? They added a second floor in here. I don't remember a second floor in here. This is neat. I see. They're using these floors as the added roof over, or flooring over here. And then this, oh cool. Hello. We are looking at, whoa. Okay, I don't remember this being enclosed last time. Holy crow. This is the outside of Alinor Crest. This is the garden of Alinor Crest. That's amazing. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do anything close to this. And yes, you can do a second floor. That's cool. Wow, it's so wide. And look at this. And then a greenhouse up here. Oh, this is smart. This is so different. This is cool, Seacode. I'm glad you told me to come back. I never put 2 and 2 together, not the prize bulb in the box. But this is neat. Neat, I tells you. Neat. Okay. The other person I said I'd visit. Well, I gotta give money to sell this iron, first of all. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. It is amazing. Congrats, you have money now. Alright, the other one was, did I see Tapio's Observatory? I don't remember. I did. Okay, I did go see that. So that leaves whoever said yes to me. I did ask a bunch of people. Hopefully they said yes. Shockwave said I could visit their potentates. So let's go there. Thank you, Shockwave. Sotha Seals Observatory. Whoops. Potentates. Potentator. Okay. Sotha Seals Observatory. We've got one effect. And look at how bright it is in here. Hard to believe this is the entrance to, oh, he's here. Hello! Hard to believe this is the entrance to, potentates, but it is. I couldn't believe this when I saw it. This is why I asked for permission, was because it's just so different. It's like a complete transformation of the house. Like, you would have to try to convince me, if I didn't otherwise know for certain, that it was potentates, because look at how wildly different it is. I mean, this room less so, but those rooms over there, for sure, I never would have guessed. Oh, it's amazing. Makes me wonder what's going on. Sotha Seals Observatory. So, does everybody here work for him? I'm assuming, but I shouldn't assume. Perhaps this is clockwork? Or the miniaturizer technology? Oops. And up we go. And we got another level of little worlds and machinery. Crazy cool. There's like so much going on in here. Also, this build is very similar to the Brass City bank. Very similarly designed in terms of the stairways and the metal and everything. Look at that. Now that's smart. They use Daedric rock. The Daedric rock, when the light glints off of it, has blue and green spots, which almost look like stars. A really neat idea. And then this is just the roof of the house, but this reminds me so much of like the second floor of the bank, where you have to tell the guy that his employees are dead. The apostles are dead, or whatever the hell they're called. And he's like, oh, that sucks. Anyway. And then in here, we have another observatory kind of situation. This might be their office. This might be Sotha Seal's office, it seems like. Very different. How did I not... Where are your doors? How come I can't close? Oh, because the doors are here. Dummy. So cool. Just a tremendously unique idea. I've never seen anything like it in this house whatsoever. All this machinery, and then we go outside, and look at that. With the tonal arcs and the lights, it's like laser beams. This is as far as I got. And then I was like, oh, I have to ask. Because it's so unique. Well lit with the with some of my favorite lights, which are the clockwork lights. They're the tubes. They're great. Really bright at nighttime. Here would be the one effect. I believe it's a portal. So you would swim to the portal to Cold Harbor, it looks like. What? Really? The lights? 1 in 3 times they're dead? I haven't had that experience. Or, what are you talking about? I've had that problem with fire lights. Like, I'll come in and my fire won't be going. But the clockwork lights I haven't had that trouble with. Another observatory. This person is got a lot of interest. Well, I mean, Sotha has a lot of interest in looking at the sky. Big and small. Interested in both. Lots of tonal arcs to really set off different parts of the house. And then they built over the pool, but not covering the pool entirely, which is nice. But they did add a lot of crossy ways and stuff like that. I have kind of an odd question. Do you guys ever have, for no reason, like, scratches show up on your back? Like, that you don't think you got scratched there, but you have, like, these thin scratches across your back, like cuts? Oh, whoa, yeah. Absolutely, you're right, Narek. He doesn't really care. I mean, think about how many of them are dead now. The more we do the quest, the more they're dead. I gotta wonder what Sotha is doing in here. Like, is he reading? Is he studying? Is he looking at the stars? Is he making things? Is he shrinking things down? My guess is that he's mostly shrinking things down. Because he's weird. This whole house could be one machine. It keeps happening to me. Like, my husband swears it must be the cats. Cal grunted over here. But I swear to you, I've not been cut on my back by the cats. It just hasn't happened. And he's like, no, I'm thinking maybe my skin's just splitting from being dry. Does that even happen? I don't know. That's a theory I have. Lots and lots and lots of observatory-ness. Really cool. Thank you for letting me tour it, Shockwave. This is neat. Totally different. And I like that. Alright. Who else said it was okay? Yeah, I did see that. Oh, I wouldn't review it, but I'm happy to look at it. I don't pick on anybody's houses. But yes, we're going to go to the Argonian Oasis, Makarine's Argonian Oasis. I'm so glad these people said yes. That's so nice of them. As many of you probably know, I've been asking people for permission to tour their homes, and I'm afraid that they won't say yes, but so far I've had a lot of good luck with people. Sometimes it takes a couple days though, so I'm a little behind. Okay, so this is, believe it or not, this is Moonsugar Meadow. It's called Argonian Oasis. Good. I'm glad to hear it. And it looks like an Argonian Oasis. It's just dead on. Is this now the second house I've seen of a Moonsugar completely just transformed into a Murkmire / Argonian area? Look at this. I can't. So what do is I say, send me a video of it, and I'm happy to show your video. But I can't, sadly, I don't have a console to go view these things on, unfortunately. But I'm happy to show a video of your home, if you have one. So just send me that link. And then look at this cozy little interior. What on earth is that? Somebody is making a really weird kind of head cheese. I like it. Stuff in the cubbies. It's just such a tremendous difference. Also, turtle running around. That's awesome. Also, I really like the water here is so dark and yucky looking that it actually really fits Argonian water too. Like, because that water is muddy in the Argonian zones. Look at this comfy bedroom and this really tall ceiling with all the reeds. It's brilliant. It gives you so much window room to look out over this gorgeous land. Oh, this is a stunner. Absolutely stunning. I love it. And here's all the babies. They do. And we got babies with an antiquity under there. It looks great. And a history. You always put your babies under the history. Oh, I never saw him with that. He looks perfect with it. Like, look it. Oh no! He's upside down and he's trying to flip over and can't. That's funny. Lots of little creative, cute details. I love it. And then over here, we have the crafting zone with the kiln going, and this is just, they've thought of everything. A ship and Phaedra's lost, of course. We got a little fish fry. And it's not even Friday, and it's fish fry. And we got Cardi over here being painted. All these little knickknacks if you need souvenirs of your visit to Murkmire. I don't know what's over there. Some sort of crystal. But I can't get there from here. Maybe I have to swim? Or climb up a rock. Gives you a way to get over. Oh, I like these walkways. So this is a little spot to pray. Interesting that they put RK in there. But why not? I guess it's a Unitarian church, or what do they call those, where it's all faiths. So everybody can pray there, not just one person. I do like this a lot. It's a lot of fun. Argonian Oasis. I know I said that, but I'm sort of not all here. You guys seem tired today. Don't forget, we do have flip in a few hours, I think. 2? Flip in 2 hours. So I tell you what I'm going to do. It is noon. I'm going to call it. This has been my new calling it time for 2 hours on lately. So I'm going to call it, but let me first go ahead and enter the contest. It's PCNA, PCEU, hit exclamation point potato. Let me just add that I can go to Makarine's houses. That way you're all entered, and then I can pull it. So we went to that one. And then Blackvine Villa. Any of my open houses. Cool. Narek. Narek, you're on. Let's do one of yours. I feel bad that you've been waiting and I didn't go to one of yours. Thank you for being on, and I'm a dummy for not realizing it. This must have been the one that... I can't remember whether I asked you or not. or if I toured it or not on stream. I've got you written down, Storm. Night, Raven, and Tienche, Grand Sijik. I'm sorry, I'm just hitting the wall. Storm Raven has got Humble Mud and Grand Topol. I'm just out of it. I could swear that I asked you. I don't know why I didn't mark this down with a favorite if I asked you. This is so weird. I'm a dumb... I do, but I wrote that one up. You know what? I'll just put it all on here. There. It's all together on my one sheet. Oh. So this is Narek the Red, who's been here all day so kindly. This is 200 out of 200. And who is this? I forget. And I did come and visited this, and I think I asked for permission, which is why they so kindly responded with, you can look at any of my homes, and I really appreciate that, because thank you so much. Thank you, Narek. I don't know why I didn't make a note to myself, or it didn't save it. I have a feeling that that's what's going on. Look at this, now I know why I asked. Look at this incredible view. You guys know that this house building up is a thing for me, but look at the effects outside of it. Isn't that amazing? How on earth did you get pathing out there? That's amazing. You've got really far pathing, and look at the statue. The statue is an effect. You've got Phaedra all the way out there looking at stuff. You've got furnishings. You've got lights. You've got... It's amazing how you did this. Now I remember why I asked, because my mind was blown. I thought this was the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. And look at really far away. Look at how far away they put them out. They were able to do a path all the way out there. On top of that rock. Look at that. It stops on top of the rock. Thank you, Narek. I forgot, but I remember why. I remember being just mind blown to your effects here. I was just like, and then you've got, you know, spoons and knives, and of course, the double space of this area too really kind of blew my mind, because usually people only do maybe that little balcony. They don't usually get this much of it. Actually, there's a second statue. There's another one with the arrow, and there's one with the knife. It's just amazing. Isn't it though, Ollie? That's exactly my thought. I was just astounded. That's why I asked, and I completely blanked on why. I love your little stepping stones too. And then the gardening is nice, and then you go inside. It's like magic, that was. They've got a second floor in here. 200 out of 200, but it feels like so much more with all of the construction that you've done. It makes it feel like full of just amazingness. And then look at the jewelry just laying on there. I got stuck, but you can't get up to it too close because it's got an invisible wall, but you don't really need to, but you've got jewelry sitting on there. And then you've got the bathroom, and you've got painting back here, and a bedroom. Beautiful. Look at the plants hanging up. This is really cool, Narek, and thank you for being patient today. I know you were on the whole time, and I was such a dummy that I didn't get to it right away. But let me pull the contest now. It's amazing, though. And the winner is... Oh my gosh. I'm going to pick another winner, too, because Salvis won yesterday. So we're going to give Salvis money and Everelia. So congratulations to you both. And I will catch you all tomorrow. If I didn't do your home today, please speak up tomorrow, and I'll happily do yours tomorrow. And that goes for all of you. So I will see you all tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.